Having issues with the hot tub.
Standard mode, not eco mode. Goddamn kids.
We don't know nothing about hot tubs. We're not hot tub guys.
We know snowmobiles.
2 codes on here that don't make sense.
Yeah, we're blowing codes.
What does ST mode mean?
ST standard mode, and that'll keep your temperature.
So do it again.
Got my slippies on.
Now we're on SE, Benny.
You want to be ST.
SE. Or SB.
What?
And not only that, this is Canadian gas, so it's
Oh, it's really good.
probably f***ed up.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing about those comp turbos is you don't even have enough fuel to get to the store from camp.
Right, you got to,
You know?
if I can, just to get to the store.
Jeepers.
Full. Full. Don't even have room for any octane boost.
Oh, no. Going into day 2. Pretty nice out here. We got blue skies today. Still going to be pretty snow dusty, I bet, but we'll at least not have the clouds and all the, I don't know, snow and debris coming down at the same time. It's like 12 degrees out, but it's supposed to be 20-ish by 10:30, 11, so it's going to be a pretty nice day. Filled up the one memory card pretty much. I got like 5 gigs left on the bigger card, so I'm going to have to use the second one and be a little cautious of what I'm recording, not record everything. So that's the way it goes. Got to go buy a bigger one. This thing's sounding funky. Got a weird rattle. It's not clutch side. It's something on the exhaust side. Maybe a baffle in my muffler let go. Fucking thing right here, this noise. I found my rattle. I don't know where my rubber band is though. Dang it. I need some zip ties or something. Yeah, battery holder tray thing came right off somehow. Found in all the moguls, I guess. Fished around. Luckily the rubber retainer was still down in there. I had to pull a little couple push pins out. My fingers are gone now. Oh well, that's the way she goes. So yeah, we're headed to go get fuel and then head out on the ride.
Miss it out, Dennis.
You can tell him.
Miss it out, Dennis. Should've took the day
Trails
off.
are awesome right now. Super flat, smooth, everything's groomed up. Make sure he's getting that in there. Yep, he's good. Trying the comp now that we got the Diamond S muffler off, stock mufflers on, bunch of clutching changes. Well broken in, 607, almost 700 miles now. So curious to see how it goes. These Mohawks are a little firm in this stuff. I was wondering about this. We're gonna hit this logging operation here. What the hell? Looking for a logging operation or something. There is one up here, but okay, yeah, she pulls like a freight train now and we're over revving like crazy. Little bit of a different machine now. This is going to be kind of the review that everyone's hoping for, blowing my socks off and whatnot. 81 when it hooked there. It feels like it's a touch over shifted most of the time. That helix might be a little too much. Stock helix in it right now, 47, 44. Which we're still, let's see. It pushes a bit for Mohawks and Shapers, but the back is pretty locked in too, so it's not overly unexpected. We're on this for quite a bit, so I'm going to kill the camera and then pick it back up in a bit. Back to review time now that we're back on trail and off the logging road. Eight climbing to 81, but it felt lazy getting there. It doesn't snap up to RPM. 8 on that. The partial throttle is still really impressive. Like you touch it a third throttle and it just zooms right up. The full always just seems a little bit lazy. I don't know if that is the turbo spooling, right? Because we can't really hear it to know what it's doing. It handles good. It turns pretty well. If you come into the turn a little bit late and brake a little heavy, kind of get the weight up on the front. Kind of get that pitch onto the skis. Yeah, it's pulling 81 every time. I gotta load it a little bit more. It'll probably take 2 more grams easy. But these are kind of the perfect fresh groom, hard pack, 12 degrees out to the conditions you want. So it's kind of tough because, oh yeah, this thing's cruising. Yeah, this runs really good now. The clutching and going back to the stock muffler made all the difference in the world. 8100 there, so I got definitely 2 more in it. I don't want to pile too much in because we do occasionally, right, ride 35 degrees, something like that. So I still want it to pull RPM and not be a dog in those conditions. But I'm definitely going to try a different helix. I feel like it's constantly overshifted. The spring is good. Oh yeah. Boy, it does pull like a train now. Even over revving, it hits and it just starts going, man. It's like I said in the other video, we were all like, yeah, it's not that impressive, but it's in break-in. We had the muffler, and even the stock one in break-in wasn't overly impressive. Woo! Yeah, this thing goes good. I know. Yeah, that's kind of nasty. Try to uncover it a little bit, but fuck me. Hopefully might be able to see it a little better. I don't know. Let's go. Watch out for a couple rocks. All right, so we're headed back to April's Maples again today. Hopefully they're open because not much else seems to be open. We had a couple fresh inches of snow on the trail right now. It was groomed at some point yesterday. We saw the groomer there when we were eating, but I don't know what their schedule was like from there or what direction they went, but it's pretty nice out today. Pretty well bluebird. The snow dust is pretty rough today too. It's not quite as bad as like some of the snow squalls and stuff that we had yesterday, but all in all, today's pretty sweet. It's like 18 degrees maybe, somewhere around there. Oh yeah, wide open. Look at this, perfect. Wow, a bunch of sleds. Got our little lunchtime breakfast dealio done at April's Maple here, and about to head back out. It's so damn good to be back out riding after 3 weeks of dreary, rainy, dull weather with terrible forecasts and whatnot. It's just nice to be out. I don't really have too much to talk about with this thing. It's really good aside from, you know, I just gotta kind of sort out the gearing, what I want to do. This 173 works, but I don't know if I want to leave it in. The 1.8 felt a little bit more fun, even though you kind of killed it on the faster roads, so I don't know. Get you guys a nice little view of the old power lines here. It's pretty cold out. The camera gave me some sort of error message about memory card speed or something. I don't know if that's to do with the cold or if it's actually, I know it is not as good of a memory card, so it's very possible that that is just, it doesn't like recording 4K on that card. I don't know. I'm not a camera guy, you know. I'm a sled guy. Oh, the sun poking out like that. Clear over there. Little billboard action. Snow dust is still here. Hello. stones. God damn it. Get try the old $900 hot rod now. It's all rocks, dude. Give me a minute here. Oh, the wind blasted me on the neck is crazy off the windshield. It sure is smooth though. This thing's super deceiving. I hate these skis. I absolutely hate the darting, dodging. You let off, and when it settles the front, it's like it hunts all over pretty good. But the suspension is definitely very compliant and smooth, soaking up all the little stuff. Man, is it sneaky though. It's like you breathe on it and you're cranking. I haven't even grabbed a handful of it yet. There we go. Oh, that's awesome. It's so quiet. It's weird, dude. It is silent on it. Like, you don't hear anything other than wind noise. That is spooky. Yeah, that runs pretty good. That thing's pulling. It is so quiet. I can't get over how quiet this thing is. Like, I don't think there's going to be any exhaust note on the microphone at all. Maybe a little bit, but not much. That's with all the holes poked in it. Yeah, this thing's cool. I don't like the skis one bit. The rest of it's pretty damn good. For what its intended purpose is, I can see why he's hating the like 10-12 inch chop stuff we got. It's just a lot of power, a lot of sled for that. See how this goes. Yep, long arm motion, classic. Boy, it does just zoom right along. You just don't even have to work it at all. Shit, we got a little flutter on it that time. Wow. Oh man, that's cool. I missed that. Still, the brake is like, it's just kind of numb. It works really well and it slows the sled down. It doesn't have the Polaris modulation, like I said before. It works well. It just is kind of numb feeling. Like it works, but it's just kind of numb. It's not like a, it's not necessarily confidence inspiring. Like, I just kind of have to trust that it's going to do what it's going to do because it doesn't overwhelm me with positive feedback, I guess. Oh, this thing fucking pulls. Like, this is the kind of power I think a lot of people thought that the Comp Turbo was going to have out of the box, which is just not the case. I mean, you still look, it's pretty rough in the bottom, and you still can kind of hammer this thing through it pretty good, but it's not that it's a lot of work, it's just, you know you're doing it to it. I gotta find a straightaway here to give him this thing back. I feel bad, I stuck him on the 650. Well, I mean, he was the one who said, take this and try it, so that's on him, not me. The back shift, or not back shift, the engine brake is really nice. Wow. Skirt, 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 skirt. Cool. That thing runs. My neck hurts. Here he comes. Hey! You made it!
What do you think of that?
That's fucking good. It's so quiet.
Runs pretty good.
Even with the muffler, like, you don't hear anything other than wind noise.
It's definitely got way too much gearing in it.
It's pretty tall.
It's geared for 135 miles an hour.
Yeah. If you get it just right, it'll only pull like 77 and then climbs up through.
Yeah, part of that's the way the boost ramps in.
Yep.
It's got a slow ramp in.
Yep.
Which I've taken some of that out. I'm gonna take it all out.
Yeah. Wow. What you doing?
Fucking things are all out of wire.
I swear ice chunks move them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
This thing, these shocks, I might have to go in the dumpster. This thing.
Go. No, you go. No, I insist, you go. I could just, you know, you can't out nice me. You can't out nice me. I'll tell you that for free. Everyone who knows me is gonna go, that's a bunch of shit right there. Maybe I won't play the music. Maybe I'll just ramble. The old Sixer definitely gets a workout up here, you know. She's a screaming. Oh my lord, jeez, crow. Jesus, Benny, them skis kick up the stuff, huh? These new gloves I'm breaking in, these Castle X things are off. They're nice and warm. They got leather on the bottom, great grippy to them. They don't have a wiper though, which is not it. I need a wiper for cleaning the sludge and whatever off my shield. Castle X, throw a wiper back on these, will you? Give me a finger wiper there. Look at the mirrors on that thing. I feel like I'm on a Miata back here. Like I'm playing cat and mouse with the Corvettes and the Mustangs at Sebring or something stupid. I'm in the Miata. We get all the corners and the bumpy spots and I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. And then this happens. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Get him, Benny. Get him, Benny. I'm going too. See you later. Big tree parks. Headed back to camp, load everything up, head on home. Damn good weekend. Look at this. They got it groomed up nice right into town. Cruising back home now. Got 2 hours and 13 minutes to go. That doesn't seem right. Pretty good weekend. I recorded just under 200 miles. But again, gearing, speedometer's off. Everyone else got, I think, like 210 or 215 or somewhere in that range for the weekend for 2 days. A little beat up in town where they didn't groom, but everywhere that they did groom came out awesome. I mean, it's pretty damn good up there. There's some water holes towards April that are kind of always sort of there until they get a lot of snow and can really fill them in. They did a lot of good work overnight, and all the clubs are crushing it with what we've had and everything, you know. No complaints there with the trails and stuff. I like that 8 to 10 inch chopped up stuff. That's what I built that 650 for, and it just eats all that stuff up like nothing, which was super fun to hammer it through that stuff. Pat sled is wild, super powerful, very deceiving because of how quiet it is. You just are up to speed. That's it. It's like you grab a handful and you're up to speed, and then you're like, oh boy, there's another corner coming. Maxx ECU sled, the comp turbo, that thing's running great. Yeah, great weekend. Thank you, Ryan, as always, for the camp, you know, letting us all come up and stay with you and all that. Hot tub and restaurants are awesome up here. Just all in all, another great weekend. I'm gonna keep driving on home, and we'll have some shop content throughout the week or whatever. But thanks for watching.
Socks.
Yeah, dude, they got grippies on them. I'm fucking flying.